Hello dear students, in this video we are going to study the arithmetic progression. Myself Professor Vaishali Bharat Golab. Before starting the arithmetic progression, first of all we need to understand the basics of sequence and progression. Sequence is a set of numbers in a definite order. Example of sequence is natural numbers. Natural numbers is a set of non-negative integers or positive integers excluding 0. We call it as a set of natural numbers. That is, we call it as a sequence. Then another example of sequence is even integers. Even integers means the numbers which are divisible by 2 or 2 factors. We call it as a even integer set. Then when the sequence having the last term, we call it as a finite sequence. You can see here 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Last term is defined, means this is the example of finite sequence. When the sequence don't have the last term, we call it as an infinite sequence. You can see here 5, 10, 15, 20, dash, 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 dash. Such type of sequence we call it as an infinite sequence. And when the sequence follows specific pattern, we call it as a progression. Okay, there are three types of progression: arithmetic, geometric and harmonic. In this video we are going to see the arithmetic progression in detail. What is meant by arithmetic progression? Arithmetic progression is a list of numbers in which each term is obtained by adding a fixed number to the preceding term except the first term. Such sequence we call it as, or such progression or sequence we call it as a arithmetic progression. Simply we can say the difference between any term and its preceding term is constant, then we call it as a arithmetic progression. Example of arithmetic progression is here 2, 5, 8, 11, 14. You can see here a means first term. Okay, first term of the progression always represented with the help of small letter a, and d is a common distance or common difference between the term and preceding term. You can see here 2 plus 3 is 5, 5 plus 3 is 8, 8 plus 3 is 11, 11 plus 3 is 14. Such a sequence or such a progression we call it as arithmetic progression. Another example is 4, 10, 16, 22. Here first term is 4, okay, which is represented by a is equal to 4, and difference between the term and preceding term, that is 10 minus 4 is 6, 16 minus 10 is 6, 22 minus 6 is 16 is 6, means first term is 4 and common distance or common difference between the term and preceding term is 6. Such type of sequence we call it as a arithmetic progression. The general form of arithmetic progression, you can see there is a common difference between term and preceding term, means first term is a, second term is a plus d, third term is a plus 2d, fourth term is a plus 3d. Likewise, this is the general form of arithmetic progression where a is a first term and d is a common distance, or we can say the common difference. There are three types of problem always asked on arithmetic progression, that is find first term and common difference of the arithmetic progression, that is 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, first term is the term starting of that arithmetic progression, that is 5, means a1 is equal to 5. Common difference, how we can find out common difference? Term difference between term and preceding term. 10 minus 5 is 5. You can see 10 minus 5 is 5. 15 minus 10 is 5, means there is a common difference between term and preceding term. Okay. First term is 5. Common difference is 5. This is one type of example asked on the arithmetic progression. Now, then another type of example is we have to find out the nth term. Okay. How we can find out the nth term? With the help of this formula or this equation. You can see an is equal to a plus n minus 1 d. Okay, example is find 10th term of the arithmetic progression 2, 7, 12. Okay, what is given? First term is given, that is 2. Difference between the two terms, term and preceding term, we have to find out, that is d. 7 minus 2 is 5, 12 minus 7 is 5, means d is 5. Then we have to find out 10 term, means n is equal to 10. Okay, A, D and N is given. Based on this, we can find out the 10th term, that is A10 is equal to 2 plus 10 minus 1, 5. 2 plus 45 is equal to 47 is the 10th term of this arithmetic progression. Another type of example is that is sum of the first n term we have to find out. Okay, how we can find out sum of the first n term? That is s is equal to n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 d. Okay, example, find the sum of first 22 terms of the arithmetic progression 8, 3 minus 2. Okay, this is the progression given. What is given thing? First term is given, that is a is equal to 8. D is a difference between term and preceding term, means 3 minus 8, that is minus 5, minus 2 minus 3, that is minus 5, means common difference between the term and preceding term is minus 5. Then n is equal to 22. Why? Because we have to find out the sum of first 22 numbers. Putting the value of ADN in this formula, we will get the sum of first 22 terms. Okay, n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 d. Putting the value n is equal to 22 divided by 2, 2 into 8 plus 22 minus 1 into minus 5. By solving this, we will get the first 22 number sum is minus 979. Thank you.